Call of Dragons' third anniversary is almost here. It's just 2 days left, or maximum like 1 week. But with the new anniversary, of course, new scenario comes to the game, right? New scenario means new type of KVK, and in general, with the new scenarios, we are getting new seasonal features or maybe some old ones, right? Season of Strife, many blades, one heart. Amazing words, but we of course have to check what's actually coming, because we will be more prepared for the start of the season. And of course, if you are a fighter just like me, you always have to know what kind of seasonal feature is coming to the game and how well you should be prepared or not, right? As always, like, season overview is basically a small introduction and small info, which is not that important. In the reset, well, season by season, we are getting less and less items which are being resetted, but SP items, prestige, and merits, of course, SP items will be removed by yourself when the events come, until the KVK will actually start, right? So yeah, let's rewind still. These are the items and the features of the game which will be reset, so don't forget to spend your SP potions, even some merits in merit store, and of course if you have some elixir also, right? Because when the KVK actually starts, those items will be scrapped. Yet again, phase 1 is behemoths, the phase 2 is whenever the fastest is open, and phase 3, the late game for the KVK, when there is a main behemoth, which is Flame Dragon. Now, what's the most important is the season features, right? This is the unique features for this current scenario, and let's check out what's actually coming in the game. Camp versus camp, basically these are the 2 versus 2 starting regions, which means that you will, for quite some time, you will be safe. There will be like 4 regions, two factions, kinda, right? And the red one and the blue, defendant and the attackers, basically. I guess you will be automatically placed there with your alliance. So this is quite a, how to say, I'm pretty natural about this seasonal feature. Of course, I have played once already with this feature, and it was when I managed to play in the S tier alliances. I think I was with TFS during that time, and we won that KVK. The good thing is that if your region is winning the KVK, your region is getting, like, every single alliance will get the rewards from the achievement system, right? So yeah, pretty natural about this thing. I wish to have fights as soon as possible when KVK actually starts, right? Team up. Team up, I also played team up feature in the past. I don't remember the name of the scenario. Basically, there will be like classified alliances, and SSSDD, AA, BB. A is the higher class, B is the secondary, C and D, right? If your alliance is the A class, you will be able to pair your alliance with one same kind of power alliance and 2 lower power alliances, right? Of course, I'm using power as the way of calculating this, but there is more than power, which are determining if your alliance is A, B, C, or D, right? So basically, 2 versus 2, 1 strong alliance, 1 weak alliance. From the both sides, which means that's how the camp versus camp feature will be played in the game, right? When I played team up feature, I think it was easier to basically call your allies, and it was easier to communicate because you knew that everybody was getting rewards if you were winning. But the misunderstanding always came that who had the weaker B or who had the weaker A. I guess not a single feature of the game will basically fix the matchmaking in 100%, but I can honestly say that I had one of the most fun KVKs when I played the team up feature in the past, because it was less drama, it was less deciding who will get the dragon rewards or like Hydra crystal rewards. So basically a pretty stable KVK so far, camp versus camping team up. Not a lot of talking, it will be automatic. Of course, alliances will be choosing A, B, B, and DD tier of alliances by themselves, and hopefully my alliance already decided where we are going. Now, that's basically for whole KVK system, camp versus camp and team up. And next, right now, we are having more PvP seasonal features, right? Followship system. I actually played one Followship system KVK in the past, but I think this one is different, right? In the past, Followship, you were not able to take the troops of your friends. Now I think you can even take troops, right? Stand united to face the hardship. 5 players from the same realm can form a fellowship. Joining a fellowship allows you to complete fellowship quests together to increase your fellowship level, unlocking features such as Legion landing and Legion teleport. Basically, you will be able to land the marches of your alliance members and your friends, right? No matter what kind of artifact or what kind of awakening heroes they have or not. Basically, you are taking their hero parent and using them for yourself. Of course, we have to know one thing: you are giving a 10% merits from the player who you took the march, which is also important. And I think what's the different from this fellowship system, which I have played in the past from now. I remember in the last fellowship you was able to fight with 6 marches. But I know for sure with this fellowship system, you will be able to fight with 6 marches, which will be basically 5 marches for yourself, and the 6th one, which you will be landing from your friend and from your alliance member, right? Which is pretty huge. 6 archer marches fighting together should be really, really fun, in my opinion. I don't know what kind of infantry player is going to basically do anything against that. So with this fellowship system, you can play with 6 marches, so be attentive. That's the thing about this system. What else we are having? We are having proving grounds and new policies. Proving grounds actually pretty nice event all around during KVK. You are getting a lot of legendary hero tokens, lot of speed ups by just being active, fighting, getting merits, and by those merits you are getting some cool items in Call of Dragons, right? I'm always glad to see proving grounds in every single KVK, which is pretty normal, right? When the new season starts, you will be able to enact the new policies to suit your development path, master the art of statecraft to claim victory. Of course, I will be making videos about the new policy systems if there will be like some big changes. For sure, we're gonna do fellowship system, and the next one which we are looking is mastery skills, right? Yet again, I have played KVKs where we had seasonal feature as a mastery skill, the main one. Here we are getting also this one, right? Your heroes can learn mastery skills from other heroes. Mastery skills cannot be replaced, starting skill or awakening skill, right? Basically, you will be landing the skills of other heroes towards your main open field PvP hero pairs. And what can I say about this feature? It's more of a free-to-play friendly feature, which is really important if you have not invested your legendary hero tokens in rally and garrison hero pairs, right? Of course, for the pay-to-play players, these mastery skills will be a little weird because they have almost every single legendary hero awakened, and it will be awkward to change it, but still, even for them, you will be able to replace the rally skills and the garrison skills, and I will show you those small tips, right? For example, for marksmen, we have the garrison skills and rally skills, right? Which basically does not really do anything in open field PvP. So you can easily take other skills from heroes and exchange these skills, and your rally and garrison hero pairs are going to have same amount of skills which they will be able to use in open field like your PvP heroes. During the last time in mystery skill, I exchanged fungal fever, which is the garrison and stronghold skill, and I put instead of that the Garwood skill, which was really impressive in my eyes. 75% chance to increase physical damage dealt by 30% for 5 seconds when healed. And we all know that Margaret and Zaida will always heal, right? So that's like a small tip which I can give you if you are a free-to-play player or pay-to-pay player, I believe for most occasions, but still I believe this mystery skill idea will be more helpful for free-to-play players than pay-to-pay players. And of course, when the season will start, I will make sure to find out the best possible the scenarios for the mastery skills, and I will try to make a video regarding that, right? The next thing which I want to speak is the season map, right? Which is Season of Stripes 3 Belleron. We are having four starting locations, basically 2 versus 2. That's the seasonal feature from the camp versus camp. And in the middle, it will be the Flaming Dragon, which is the most important reward. For some players, for me, most important reward when you start the KVK is actually how much fun you had in the game, right? So generally, the thoughts about Many Blades One Heart. I played the KVKs with a lone team and camp versus camp feature. I played KVKs with when Fellowship was the only feature and the mastery skills, right? Well, I guess Fellowship and mastery skills together in a same KVK will bring us some flexibility, some different ways of using our hero pairs. I would not say this KVK will be super amazing, and I would not say that Many Blade and One Heart KVK will be super bad. I believe with these kind of seasonal features, this will be pretty basic. Of course, the mastery skills might change a lot of things when you are in open field PvP, but all around, nothing crazy will actually happen during this KVK. Of course, as an archer player, I always wish to have long-range warfare KVK at least once, because I have not played for a long time, but I guess for more balanced KVK this will be fine, right? We won't gonna have any single OP troop type in the game. Every single troop type should be pretty balanced, right? So for myself and for my alliance, which is the Com City of Moria, we are for sure ready. We are more than ready. You know that I migrated to this alliance 1 month ago, and I have been, and we have been, me and my friends, AFK for almost more than months, basically. I generally can't even wait to start this KVK. Also, we're gonna get Great Hates of Power event really soon with the 3rd anniversary events also. There will be a lot of videos. You can see soon we are going to unlock tier 5 cavalry and tier 5 infantry, and of course I will go and awaken my tier 5 wyverns, right? And during that time, arms exchange event will hit the game, and I will be able to have more tier 5 archer troops, and also hopefully more tier 5 wyverns, which is always welcome. I might change my 5 march at the start of the KVK, and of course I will share my new idea of how I want to play in the next KVK with the com, which I have really high hopes. I'm pretty sure we are going to have a lot of fun in this new KVK, and hopefully everybody is ready because this will be really basic KVK. Every single troop will be basically on the same tier, and let's see who will do more merits, let's see who will deal more damage, and of course, I will try my best to stream as much open field PvP moments and take videos, because I always felt that Call of Dragons had the best KVK, best open field PvP gameplay in, like, if we are comparing any Kingdom Builder game. As always, if you like the video, press like, subscribe, share. It always gives me more and more motivation to make more content for this game. I wish everybody an amazing day, morning and night. We are going to see each other really soon. Bye bye and good luck.